Margaret, no, listen. My golly, I'm sorry. I really don't know what got into me. No, listen. I really don't know why I did what I did, and I really don't know who this is. Who is this? You're not Margaret. Pad and pencil? Yes, I do. Do what? Write down any two-digit number ending in 5. What are you, some kind of crank mathematician? Well, yes, I did it. Put down 65. And as much fun as that was, I do have to go now. What's that? Square it. You mean multiply it by itself? Oh, boy. Okay. No, I can do it. So, let's see. All right, no, I'm almost there. Okay. Okay, fella, it is 4,225. What do you mean it took me quite a while? You know a faster way? Well, yeah, well, so do I, but I didn't have my calculator. Another faster way. Well, what's that? Uh-huh. To square any two-digit number ending in 5, just multiply the first digit by 1 more than itself and put 25 to the right of it. Let me see if I got this straight. So to multiply 65 times 65, to square 65, I would multiply 6 times 1 more than 6, that's 7. So 6 times 7 equals 42. And then, 22. Then I put 25 to the right of it, so it's 4,225. Hey, that's semi-interesting. It works with any two-digit number. Any two-digit number that ends in 5. Okay, let me give 45 a go. Okay, let's say 45 times 45. So I would multiply 4 times 1 more than 4. So that's 4 times 5 equals 20. And then I put a 25 to the right of it, so it's 2,025. Wait, let me just check this out. Here's my hand calculator. So it's 45 times 45 equals 2,025. That sure worked. Okay, how about 95? 95. Okay, so I would multiply 9 times 10. That equals 90. 90, and then I put a 25 to the right of it, so that's 9,025 according to your method, and according to the calculator, it is 9,025. It worked. Well, I don't know how to thank you. Yeah, right, bye-bye. Yeah, bye. Huh. Oh. Hello? Who? Oh, hi, Margaret. Margaret, I'm kind of busy at the moment. Can I get back to you? Okay, sure thing. I'll call your machine or you call my machine. Yeah, right, bye.
Have you ever seen numbers that are really square? Watch this, and my guess is you will.
What are you telling me? She's not available. She's doing the what? The Follies? Oh, the Follies. Everybody's doing the Follies. Yeah. Ziegfeld, Schmiegfeld. Look at this. Tap dancers, dog acts, trapeze artists. It's always the same old thing.
Feeling a little out of sorts today, Mr. Big?
Ah, Dimples. How would you feel if you had the biggest Broadway show in history opening tomorrow night and you didn't have a star?
You got a point there, boss.
Yeah, I got a point, but I don't got a star. All right, come on, who else you got out there?
There's nobody else, boss. It's humiliating. Oh, wait, there is? But you probably wouldn't be interested.
Why not? Come on, who is it?
Well, it's...
It's me, Mr. Big, Broadway producer. It's me, Melody Tapshoes.
So what?
Mr. Big, I just know who could be the star of your next show.
Sure. Can you sing?
Who, me? Sort of.
Sorta. Can you dance?
A little, I guess. But that's not the only thing I've got to offer.
All right. I'll bite. What is it you got that's so special that it deserves a crack at the great white way?
These.
Numbers?
Numbers?
Everybody wants to get into the act.
Get her out of here.
No, wait. These are just any numbers. These numbers are square.
Wait a second, honey. I've been in the business a long time, all right? You see this one here, it's kind of round-like. And this one here, it's kind of zigzaggy. They ain't square.
Oh, Mr. Big, please, let me show you what my numbers can do.
Yeah, boss. Give her another chance.
All right. What have I got to lose?
Okay, let's start with the number 1. One dot looks like this.
Dots. Kid, come on. I've seen a million of them.
Now, look at the next number. Number 4, you see? It makes a square. 2 dots across, 2 dots down.
Yeah, that's not bad, but
No,
look.
wait. Look at the next number. Number 9, you see? 3 dots across, 3 dots down.
Hey, it makes a square again.
Kid, what are you driving at, huh? I always thought numbers were for adding and subtracting.
No, but square numbers are special. You see, they help us to see patterns, too.
Yeah, pattern.
Wait a second.
Look at this number. Number 16. 4 dots across, 4 dots down.
You mean to tell me that, these...
Square numbers.
Yeah, square numbers. That every one of them makes a square pattern?
Uh-huh.
And that every square number is a whole number multiplied by itself?
Yes, that's right. Look. 1 is 1 times 1. 4 is 2 times 2. 9 is 3 times 3. And 16 is 4 times 4.
Tell me more.
Ooh, I'd love to. Would you please?
Anything for you, Toots.
In this great big cockeyed kind of world, there's numbers by the millions, by the trillions, by the zillions. But there are some, and they don't come from Saturn, that when you diagram make this pattern. They're square numbers, they make me go ape, 'cause they ain't only numbers, see, they're numbers with shape.
They make you think a whole new kind of way.
A way I never thought of till she walked in today. Those square numbers.
They're kind of like elves. You make them up by multiplying numbers by themselves. And when you lay them out like this and look at them there.
What do you think, boss?
By golly, they're square. I gotta hand it to you, kid. You're gonna go far.
With numbers like this, you can't miss being a star.
Whoever would have thought it could have happened to me?
The wild is your oyster, Toots. That's my guarantee.
All thanks to
Square numbers, they're really a thrill. These clever mathematicals will headline the bill. Then wedding bells will ring for us, and we'll head home to make square numbers. Square numbers.
Yinka-dinka-doo.
Square numbers of our own.
9, 16, 25, 36. I get it.
They're square numbers.
Bureau of Missing Numbers, Terry Ryan speaking. Oh, hi, Mom. What's up? Gosh, you sound a little upset, Mom. Look, if it's because I forgot to make my bed this morning, it's because... Good gosh, what? The number 36 is missing. Now, look, just... Mom, just don't panic, all right? Now, can you tell me a little bit about it? Good. Anything else you can remember, Mom? It is not a prime number. Gee, Mom, how'd you know that? Yeah, that's right. It has more than 2 factors. Hold on. In fact, gosh, it has a whole bunch of them. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. Well, let's see what else we can find out about it, Mom. Good gosh, you're not going to believe this. 36 is a square number. 6 times 6 equals 36. What? You're kidding. It's a triangular number also. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 36. Mom, rest assured, I will get right on this case, all right? What should you do? Well, you could make my bed. Mom? Oh.
Terry Ryan was once again on a quest, this time for the missing number 36. In a moment, the results of that search. This missing number 36 was found standing to the right of a decimal point, pleading temporary insanity by insisting it was less than 1. The digits were returned from whence they came, and so Terry Ryan stamped closed on yet another missing number file.
Square your sets. 5 hands come in, don't they look fine? And don't see dough to number 9. 7 young kids all dressed in green form a Texas star at number 16. 9 more folks looking quite alive. Make the square called 25. 11 more ready for kicks. Make the square of 36. 13 more. Now don't start crying. They form the lucky 49. 15 folks you can't ignore. Make a square called 64. What a number, that's 64. It makes 4 squares of 4 by 4, but hold on here. We're not through. It's 16 squares of 2 by 2. 17 folks will join the fun to make the square an 81. 81, boy, what a spree. And that's 9 squares of 3 by 3. Now promenade 1, promenade all, square by square right out the hall. That sure was clever, sure was fun. What square we left with? That's number 1.
By the way I move, the cut of my hair. But these squares are cool, they're nobody's fool. People call them the perfect squares, square numbers. Woo! You take any whole number, multiply it by itself. Find the product if you can. You'll see it's a perfect square, square number 1. 1 times 1. 4, 2 times 2, 9, 3 times 3. Ah!
That's an uncomfortable position. Would you help me up? Thank you.
Perfect squares are hipper than hip. They're the numbers of the hour. All you got to do is take a whole number, raise it to the second power. 16! 4 squared.
36.
6 squared.
14.
2 times 7.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute.
What's wrong, brother?
14 is not a square number.
Oh, brother, I know it is. I know 2 times 7 equals 14.
Yeah, 2 times 7, not 2 times 2, not 7 times 7. That's 14 and not a square number, man.
Oh, but I want it to be a square number.
Okay, keep cool, man. Now you're a square number. You see, that's 144, 12 times 12. Square number.
Thank you, man.
Don't mention it, man. Let's walk tall and be fair.
You're a square number.
These squares are stars. They're gonna go far. They can do an amazing thing. Arrange the stars in equal rows. You can make a square. Look in the air. 4 squares. 9, 3 squares. 16, 4 squares.
Well, I'm no dope. You can tell I got the steps. I got the flair. But my funky stand will never hold a candle to my friends, the perfect square.
25. 5 times 5, 100. 10 times 10, 10,000. 100 times 164. 8 squares. 36. 6 squares.
I did it again. I don't think I could I think I'll rip my pants. This is a very awkward position. Hey, don't flip. Oh, wait. I'm moving. I'm moving.
How could we be there yet? We just left.
Then when are we gonna get there?
Oh, you have the map. Why don't we figure it out?
Oh.
Oh, come on. It's not that hard. An inch represents 25 miles on that map. Then we started here, and Mom and Dad are going to meet us there.
About 6 inches. We should be there pretty soon.
No, 6 inches represents 150 miles on that map.
150 miles? I'll be old by the time we get there.
Don't freak out. Just figure it out. We're averaging 50 miles per hour.
Dad drives faster than that.
Not since he got that speeding ticket. So how long does it take to go 150 miles at 50 miles per hour?
2.
2?
Too long.
How many 50s in 150?
50, 50, and 50. That's 150. And that's 3. So it'll take us 3 hours to get there.
Right.
3 hours to go these 6 inches?
You got it.
Are we there yet?
Your map. When you want to know where you're going.
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was a Monday, 2:43 p.m. in Smoggy in Los Angeles for a Monday at 2:43 p.m. I was working the day watch out of MathNet. My partner is George Franklin. The boss is Thad Green. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician. The chief had called us to his office.
Afternoon, Chief.
Afternoon, Kate. Have a seat, please.
Afternoon, George.
Morning, Kate. What do you two know about parades?
I love a parade. The tramping of feet. I love every beat. I hear of a drum. I love a parade. When I hear a band, I just want to stand.
What's the occasion, Chief?
And cheer as they come.
It's a parade in honor of Burbank's favorite son.
Steve Stringbean?
None other. America's favorite rock star. It's going to happen on Saturday, and I need your help. I don't know much about rock music, but I understand that Steve Stringbean is hot.
Hot? I'll say he's hot. Martha's got all the CDs.
Martha has a compact disc player.
No, not yet.
He's coming into L.A. today, but he hasn't said where or when.
When you're as famous as he is, I can't blame him. He has more fans than any other rock star in the world.
And what's unusual about him is he looks like a regular guy.
Regular?
Yes, Chief. No purple hair or torn T-shirts. In fact,
from a very academic, a philosophical viewpoint, so therefore it becomes very personal. And it saddened me to hear them say that they did not believe that Judge Thomas could be a role model. Because I must tell you a story that they did on today's show.
Make a 90-degree turn north and continue to the Burbank Airport at Winona. There, Stringbean would receive the key to the city, play a short concert, and board a plane at 7:30 to get to his next appearance in Mitchell, South Dakota at the Corn Palace. Pretty good-sized parking lot, George. This is where they're going to have the ceremony.
it's pretty big. Martha's going to be thrilled.
Martha is a big fan, eh?
She almost got his autograph on August 16th when he played the Hollywood Bowl.
Really? What happened?
Not much. She couldn't get tickets. It was sold out for weeks.
Uh-huh. Let's get back to headquarters.
According to this report, Kate, the parade is going to be colossal. They're going to have floats, marching bands, horses, the VFW, a motorcade, the Blue Angels. The parade itself is going to be 1 mile long.
We drove the route, and we know that it's 3.2 miles long. Most parades average a speed of about 2 miles per hour.
So, in 1 hour, the parade goes 2 miles. In 2 hours, it goes 4 miles. If the parade route was 3 miles, it would take 1 1/2 hours.
The parade starts at 5 o'clock, so it would finish at 6:30.
But the route is a little longer than 3 miles.
So it'll finish a little later than 6:30.
Right. Plenty of time for the ceremony and for him to catch his plane and for me to get home in time to barbecue.
What are you going to cook?
I don't know. Some stuff Martha got at the store.
Sounds delicious. I'm not doing anything Saturday night, George.
I am. I'm barbecuing. Kate, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
The parade. I mean, it's going to take longer than we thought.
We just figured it out.
But we forgot something. The front of the parade will get there at that time. But the parade is 1 mile long. The end of the parade will still be parading.
Uh-huh. If the parade moves at 2 miles per hour and the parade is 1 mile long, then the end of the parade won't get to the airport for another half an hour.
And Steve will be at the end and he's got to perform. He might miss his plane. This is NG. No good.
We'll just have to start the parade a half an hour earlier.
We can tell everybody else, but how are we going to get the word to Stringbean? Remember? He travels incognito.
Just how does Steve Stringbean travel?
He has his own van.
But, George, there are thousands of vans in the greater Los Angeles area.
Right, but I know for a fact that Steve Stringbean has the only one without a sunset painted on it. We could put out an APB for a funny-looking van.
How's it going, Matnetters? We want that estimated crowd size so we'll know how many police officers we'll need.
We were just getting to that, Chief. George and I drove the parade route.
Good idea.
I made all the lights.
Our rule of thumb is that each person needs at least 2 square feet of space.
So we need to know how many square feet are available along the route, right?
Right. George, here's a more detailed map of the parade route. There is 10 feet of viewing space on either side of the street. That's a total width of 20 feet.
Okay, the parade route is 3.2 miles. There are 5,280 feet in a mile. 3.2 times 5,280 is 16,896.
That's about 17,000. Now to find the area in square feet, multiply that by 20 feet. The sum of the width of the sidewalks on either side.
That's about 340,000 square feet. Now, each person gets 2 square feet of space.
Divide 340,000 by 2, and we get 170,000. We figure we could get as many as 170,000 people there, Chief.
That's as many people as live in the greater Lubbock, Texas area. Now, let's estimate the number of police we need parade-wise.
The parade covers about 30 blocks. When a block is packed with people, our experience tells us we need 4 officers on each side of the street.
That's 8 officers per block.
Times 30 blocks.
That gives us 240 police, and I don't have that many available.
How many do you have, Chief?
It's 120 in the special events detail. But they're all trained to ride horses.
Police on horseback are very effective for crowd control.
That's right. The crowd respects a horse with a cop on its back.
In fact, we estimate that 1 officer on a horseback is as effective as 10 officers on foot. Crowds just don't know what a horse might do and are reluctant to get rambunctious.
Just imagine, Chief, how effective you could be if you could train officers to ride bears.
Mm-hmm.
Or wild boars.
Let's figure this one out. We know we have 120 officers available.
We need 240 in all. What if we put 10 officers on horseback? Each one counts for 10 on foot. That's the same as 100 on foot. But we still need another 140 on foot.
With 10 of our pool of 120 officers on horseback,
We still have 110 left on foot.
What if we put another 5 officers on horseback? That's another 50. We still need 90.
Well, now we have 105 left on foot. More than enough.
That's okay. We could use additional people at the airport for the concert. That's our answer. Thank you, mathematicians. We're off and marching.
Anything else we can help you with, Chief?
Not for the nonce, but believe me, I'll let you know. I just don't want any problems at the parade.
There won't be a problem at the parade, Chief. Guaranteed. There won't be a parade.
How's that?
Steve Stringbean has been kidnapped.
For years, you've trusted us enough for us to become your #1 choice in Digit Supply. It's time we repay you.
Mathematicians, freeze!
100% of Square One TV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. This program was made possible by grants from the National Science Foundation, the U.S. Department of Education, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation, and the Carnegie Corporation of New York.
Corporate funding is provided by IBM. At IBM, we believe education is the key to the future. We are pleased to help support Square One TV as an innovative way to introduce young people to the exciting world of mathematics.
This is PBS.
Hello, I'm Mr. Conductor. All aboard for fun and adventure. Next stop, Shining Time Station.
It's a new destination for kids and their families, Shining Time Station. Sunday mornings at 8:30 on 13.
Hi, this is John Hemingway for Travels, and we're heading into a French summer. Good food, fine wine,